Hello everyone, and welcome back to Jesse Hecht Creative. Today we're going over a combo of 4-inch and 2.5-inch figures from Sonic the Hedgehog. Soap Shoes Sonic, Metal Virus Sonic, Zombot Froggy, Espio, and Rocky from Jakks Pacific. Before we begin, leave a like, hit subscribe, and comment below your favorite figure in this review. It really helps out the channel. Now let's get to it. Here is the box for the Soap Shoes Sonic figure with Chaos Emerald, as well as Soap Shoes Sonic looking awesome over here, his name and Jakks Pacific right over there. And on the back of the box we have all the figures in the wave, all the legalese and barcodes you ever need, as well as the figure over here, 11 points of articulation with red Chaos Emerald and a brief bio reading. Sonic runs at top speed and can use his special homing attack ability to save the natural world around him. Now let's open up this Soap Shoes Sonic. We've already seen this Sonic head sculpt before. It's a smiling one. The eyes are not painted that well, sadly, and the head has a pretty good sculpt to it. We've seen this before, though. It's kind of boring with a swivel over here. The body isn't painted too well anyways. Wow, that is awful, just plain awful. The hands we've seen before, he has one fist that can swivel and hinge, as well as the arm that can go up and down. It's kind of difficult though, with some swivels at least. And the other arm is the same but mirrored and has a holding hand over here, but I wish he had two fists. That'd be great. What is he even holding over there? It's just weird. And he also has these quills in the back as well as his tail. And now the important part of the figure. These soap shoes are fair, I guess. At best, the paint isn't really that great on them, and it's kind of awful, honestly. Not that awesome. And the legs finally have decent articulation, going up this far, back pretty far. All the way back is nice as well, with a swivel up top, swivel down here, down and up, and then a pivot and peg goes up on the feet. He comes with the red Chaos Emerald as the accessory, and it looks really nice over here. Same as every other Chaos Emerald we've seen. A couple scratches here and there, kind of weird, but it looks really nice, and I'll probably replace my other one with it. Here is the box for the Metal Virus Sonic with Zombot Froggy over here. We have a lot of comic book stuff over here, as well as a comic drawing of Sonic over there from the Sonic the Hedgehog comic collection by Jakks. And on the back, we have the figure over here, as well as 11 points of articulation. Metal Virus Sonic with Zombot Froggy, all the legalese down over here. Some more comic book stuff over there. Now let's open up this Metal Virus Sonic with Zombot Froggy. Metal Virus Sonic's head sculpt is new, brand new. Finally, a new sculpt for a figure, and it couldn't be on a better one. This is amazing. And the paint is even better. Look at this, all the metal going around his fur. It has a cool wave over here. It looks awesome everywhere, and the eyes are painted well as the mouth. And the head can swivel all the way around, showing its glory once again. This is a fantastic head sculpt. One of my favorites, I think, for Sonic in general. And the body continues its trend of the silver paint going around the body. It looks awesome. Same sculpt as before, exactly, but man, the paint is just phenomenal on this. I really feel like the whole thing is cast in silver and then painted, but this is much better than that Furious Homer figure. Yeah, this is how you do it, Jakks. Great job. And we do get swivels at the arms as well as up and down for each, looking amazing on that, as well as a swivel over here and a little bit of hinge and a swivel over here and a little bit of hinge as well. The paint kind of breaking up in some places, but it looks pretty cool. But these legs are so well done. Look at this boot. It's just all silver. That's amazing. I love how this looks. And the blue is peeking through a little bit over there, as well as the shoe. It's just epic. And the same articulation applies as always for Sonic. Out, back, all the way back over here and down with a swivel over here, a little bit of swivel down here. Down and up is very hard. Side to side is hard too, and two peg goes on the feet, different colors. Zombot Froggy is an awesome little character with a great design. I love the two-toned silvery green. It's amazing on the stomach and on the skin. And then the tones of red and pink on the eyes, looking great. The little cracks everywhere on this figure. Looks awesome. Even the print is pretty okay down there. This is phenomenally done and really well. I love it. And while I don't think there's any articulation, it's all just sort of rubbery. It goes back into place. This does give me hope for an eventual regular Froggy with big. That'd be amazing. Here are Soap Shoes Sonic and Metal Virus Sonic next to the Sonic Prime Froggy and the Zombot Froggy over here. And they do look great together. All are pretty much cut from the same cloth, though I do think this is made by a different company than Jakks, so take that as you will. And with this Metal Sonic, I hope we we eventually get more Metal Virus characters in the future. With Soap Shoe Sonic standing at about 3 3/4 inches taller, so, and Metal Virus Sonic being at about the same. Next to Jakks Pacific Super Mario and Sonic the Hedgehog, Nendoroid Tails and Knuckles, Figma Metroid Dread Samus Aran, and Figma Twilight Princess Link, and the Jakks Pacific Homer Simpson, and the Mattel Minecraft movie Jack Black Steve. But what about smaller figures? Find out right after this. Hello everyone, and thank you so much for watching so far. Make sure to click like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, and hit the bell icon for more creativity. Now let's get back to it. Here is the box for Espio the Chameleon, looking nice in his 2.5-inch form right over here. We got Sonic on top, articulated and made by Jakks. And on the back of the box, we have the figure as well as an obstructive barcode. I couldn't really help it in this case. I found it at Macy's. We also have the rest of the figure in the wave, as well as the logo up here, 6 points of articulation, and a bio reading. The speed member of Team Chaotix, Espio the Chameleon, is one calm, cool, and collected character. Now let's check out how calm and cool and collected he is out of box. Espio's head sculpt looks really good. I like the back, kind of flowery in a way, very Metal Sonic-y in a way, but it's really awesome. The eyes are done really well as the horn in front. It's awesome and great. And the paint is pretty good as well. We have a little dimple up there that's kind of cute, as well as his eyes are done in yellow, and the pupils are done pretty nicely too, and the highlights as well as the horn, again, all awesome. And the articulation is really nice, going all the way around, just like you want for a figure like this. It's great. I've always loved the body for Espio. It looks really great. That little heart over here. There is some paint kind of like oversprayed. It's kind of a bummer, but it doesn't look too bad in my opinion, I don't think. The arms are these really cool gauntlets that are awesome. I really love how they look. They're painted really nicely and are really intricate and detailed, and I wish he had fists, although holding hands are fine in this case, I guess. The back looks great with those spikes back there, as well as a tail you can articulate, swivel. It doesn't really hinge that much, actually. It does pretty much. It's pretty good, very versatile for this tail, and it swivels really nicely also. And the arms can go up and down and all the way around, both for each, and I gotta say, this is an excellent representation of this character in 2.5-inch scale. Awesome. The legs are little sticks, and the shoes are similar to the gauntlets he wears. Really awesome, very nice and purple. There is some paint kind of missing on this. It could use another pass, but they're pretty good. I like them a lot. And we do get a swivel over here as well as forward. Not that great, and back is really far back. It's pretty okay, but yeah, I really wish you could have a little bit more like the Mario figures, honestly. The 2.5-inch scale Espio stands at about 2 3/4 inches taller, so next to Classic Sonic and Christmas Shadow. Yeah, he's the only one I could find at short notice, but they look pretty much at scale together. And here he is also next to the 2.5-inch Charmy B and the 2.5-inch Vector. Yeah, I think he's a little tall in this case, but they look great. Team Chaotix together! Which means now I will have to find a 4-inch Charmy when they make one, so the hunt never ends, you guys. The hunt never ends. Rounding out this review is Rocky, looking really awesome and very cute. This is basically it though, but I love him. Let's talk about him. The head looks really great. The eyes, you could tell, are separate parts, but they do look very cute, very cartoony. The nose is adorable, as is the mustache thing. It's just awesome and very like seal, walrus, I don't know. The body is pre-posed, looking nice as well. We do have this little fish fin in the back that you can swivel. We'll go over that later, but it looks cute. It has a little wave, and it's just adorable. I like it a lot. And you can swivel the head left and right, as well as swivel the tail also back and forth. And there is this piece back here that doesn't look that great, these words, but if you look at it from the front, it's really cute. I love this guy. The stand is pretty hard to get in. You have to kind of like swivel it in and twist it in, but once you get that in, it works great. And you also can swivel the figure at the base. This is a very cute figure, pretty limited, but it's nice to see little flickies. I love them. And Rocky stands at about 1.5 to 1 3/4 inches taller, so next to the Classic Sonic figure and the Christmas Shadow figure, and they look really cute together. Shiny. And here is Rocky also next to the 2.5-inch Espio and the Zombot Froggy. Very cute little characters together that look awesome. We need more of them, dang it. Overall, soapy metal. Soap Shoe Sonic is a decent figure that if you didn't get the 3-pack, you can easily get this one, and the red Chaos Emerald that comes with him is great. If you cross-collect, you could put this on your King Boo to make him more like the one from the games. Metal Virus Sonic Sonic is just epic. I love this figure so much. The paint is incredible. The new sculpt is great, and Articulation is actually super solid on this one. I love it. Zombot Froggy is amazing too. Not only do I love the paint choices on this one, but I love the sculpt as it can easily be turned to a regular Froggy for big to have. Maybe an accessory? Who knows? The 2.5-inch Espio is a really great figure. I love all the paint and sculpt choices put into it. I just don't like the fact that now they're going to release a 4-inch Charmy that will be infinitely harder to find than the 2.5-inch even. And Rocky is another addition to the little animal buddies that come out of a capsule at the end of the level or out of a bad nick. It's really cute and adorable, and I like how it looks. However, it's just kind of there for me. So if you're a fan of Sonic the Hedgehog, metal viruses, or small and big figures alike, then you'll love these characters. They're all really great. But I would highly recommend, even if you have to pay for the aftermarket, seeking out Metal Virus Sonic. It was the only way I can get one. I wouldn't really not recommend the rest, but I think that Metal Virus Sonic is something special here that can't be replicated. And I do think Espio is great, Rocky's pretty good, and Soap Shoe Sonic is there, I guess. But make no mistake, are these figures Rocky? Espio, yeah. So which figure here is your favorite? Soap Shoe Sonic, Metal Virus Sonic, Espio, or Rocky? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching Jesse Hecht Creative. Make sure to click like, subscribe, share, and leave a comment. You can also visit us at jessehechtcreative.com for more reviews like this one. Thank you so much for watching, and keep being creative. Stay tuned.